go ahead and hey guys, I'm here with my partner Eng Tang. As you know, you have seen. Oh my gosh, I'm just so closer to this. I'm going to go down as your level, just like that. With this thing in the thing. So yeah, Eng. So like we were discussing, now is the best time because Bitcoin is at about 19,000 to 21,000. It's not 65,000.
Right.
So when it's very high price, we have to pay more for the machines because the manufacturer says you're going to be mining it and selling Bitcoin at a much higher price. So they want higher price for the machines, miners. When the depress, is the price of the Bitcoin, then we could buy them cheaper, right? Could you like
Yeah.
to kind of explain? Yeah.
Yeah. It's one of the best times to invest because you don't really want to invest when everyone's very excited about Bitcoin and Bitcoin mining. Right now, people are worried because prices gone down very dramatically.
Yeah.
But that also means as we look at real estate, it's always about the acquisition. The acquisition allows us to produce more Bitcoin. Our profit margins are lower than what it was before, but I don't expect it to be at the 20,000 range for a while. And I do expect it to be a short-lived. Once it goes back up, now we have the advantage of having more production because we bought cheaper, and
Mhm.
our profit margins are restored. So it's really great time to invest for the future. Remember, this is a 5-year investment, not a
Yeah.
short-term buy,
Sure.
sell, dip. It's about producing Bitcoin and having it for the long term.
For sure, for sure. Thank you. And you also mentioned, and that with the price being the margins are lower, so the people who don't have good power, energy
Mhm.
cost, and it's more expensive, and their margins are reduced. Even though we go to the sources, so our cost is lower. Could you kind of expand on that? Yeah.
Yeah, so our site in essentially right outside Dallas, Texas, is connected to a power plant. So
Mhm.
we're directly right next to the power plant, allows us to get really cheap power in Texas versus buying power on the open market. As you know, gasoline's high, power, commodity prices are high because of
Mhm.
the war in Ukraine. That means that miners all over the world, including in Europe, are essentially turning themselves off because it's no longer profitable because they have very high energy costs. Our
Right.
energy cost is typically half of theirs.
Yeah.
Also allows us to essentially have half the cost to mine Bitcoin.
Yeah.
But what this does for us is it reduces the competition. Back when we first were looking into investing in Bitcoin mining, the competition was very fierce. It became, which meant that every month, if you weren't mining, more miners would come online because it's so profitable.
Mhm.
Right now, it's only profitable for people who have the best generation machines, which we will have, and
Mhm.
the lowest cost of power. This allows us to have really great economics on our mining.
Excellent, excellent. No, thank you so much for sharing these concepts. Again, guys, I am very excited. I know we are putting together the email campaign and you'll be coming to the portal and you're just watching this. Please go through the other videos also that will explain why we are so excited about Bitcoin mining. And as it gets to 23,000, 24, 25, 27,000, like Ang is saying, it's a 5-year, just like in real estate. You've been with me 3 to 5 years. It's a long-term perspective. And I think that's exciting. And also the cost of the tax benefits. Would you mind and just kind of talk about that too a little bit, please? Yeah.
Yeah, almost all the money that is invested is essentially going towards hardware that
Yeah.
is accelerated in depreciation, which means that
Uh,
we'll take 1 year bonus depreciation. And remember, this is the last year we can get bonus depreciation at 100%. So
yes.
2022 is the last year, if anything, real estate included. Next year will be 80%. But that means that if you invest, say, $100,000, you will get close to probably $95,000 in a K1 loss the first year.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. And this is 95,000 we'll be able to give to our investors. Is that right? Or
Yes,
would we
absolutely.
share? 95,000. Hey guys, did you just, I mean, this is amazing. So 95% of your money, you'll be able to take it as a passive loss because it's a passive loss, as you know, in this one. And so that's very, very good, thing for 2022. So please think through it, look at it, and, be very advised, share it with your ecosystem, and then see if this is the right thing for you to do, because as you know, we always like you to feel comfortable what you're doing, and that's the main part about it, right? Yeah. And it's for accredited investors also, or is it for sophisticated also? Sorry, I
Yeah, we're
just thought
accepting
about
some sophisticated investors that have good relationships with
sophisticated.
us. Yeah.
Yeah, so we are, with family and friends and all, so we are taking it, all those people. Thank you so much, Eng. I'll stop